Hi there, welcome to this Worked Solutions Paper 1A video, again from luckymaths.co.uk. We're very excited to bring you a selection of half papers and past papers, again all geared up to help prepare for your GCSE exams. So basically, I'm just going to run through a quick, quick video based on the solutions that Brad's put together, which are available on the website. However, what we're doing now is we're going to look at a few questions and other possible alternative ways of working them out. So for instance, the first 5 questions, the 1 marking that hopefully is fairly obvious. But again, possibly using a ratio table to help with question 3 when it's the metric conversion. Using obviously, 1 meter is 100 centimeters as a layout, possibly to help get 3 meters for that. Haven't chosen to do anything here, but in question 6, the idea with 2 sandwiches, 285 each, 1 sandwich, I could use a ratio table to, of course, double that. But of course, the rest of that is then addition and subtraction. And question 7 with shape, I can't really use any other kind of techniques for that. Drawing shapes and reading a table. Again, generally addition, subtraction going on there. But question 9 with algebra, a little talking point to just explain. Expanding brackets. A common mistake a lot of the time is students they multiply 2 times 3b and they write 6b, but a lot of the time they just write 6b plus 5. They don't understand the 5 needs to be multiplied by 2 as well. So this won't work for every example, obviously, if there's a letter on the front. However, if there's a number, 2 lots of 3b plus 5, if you write it out, it's kind of short form, let's say, and then look at what you've got. 3b and 3b obviously is where the 6b comes from. 5 plus 5 is the 10. And then factorizing, what I've done for this question is I've written out 12 y's in a line, and then 20 I've split into ones, basically. And I've put it together into groups, and I've grouped them into groups of, there's 3y and 5 in each group, and I've come up with 4 equal groups. And so hence that is, I have there 4 lots of 3y plus 5. And 9 part C, solving equations. Again, a really good opportunity to use bar models for this. Algebra is a subject we haven't gone into on the website just yet. It's something that we're going to hopefully get in the future, but 2c plus 5 equals 19. I've drawn out a bar model showing we've got the 2c's and 5, and the total I need to make 19. So from that, 19 take away 5 leaves us those 2 lots of C need to be worth 14. And that's why if we divide that by 2, we then end up with C equals 7. Question 10, rounding and estimation. Hopefully that's okay for people. 11b, dividing a fraction of an amount, 3/5 of 80. I'd recommend drawing 5 boxes. You're splitting 80 basically to show why it is 80 divided by 5. A lot of students get the steps mixed up. And once you've got 16 per box, because we're looking for 3 out of the 5 boxes, 3 16s equals 48. Then we've got the train timetable question, nicely worked out there by Brad. Just a couple more to share with you. Not the number machine, but scale. Question 14 is a very kind of common question where students do get confused, and that's mainly because there's no information in the actual scale. So I think a lot of students struggle because it says 1 to 15,000. They don't know which units. So what we're going with here, obviously, whatever we choose one unit to be is equal to 15,000. And in this case, the map length is our top information, like the 1 centimeter on the map represents 15,000 centimeters in real life. And I've used doubling to work out that 16 centimeters on the map would be 240,000, centimeters in real life. And then I've broken that down into two parts to firstly go from centimeters down to meters by dividing by 100, and then that answer divided by 1,000. Personally, I'd say maybe break that down in 2 steps. Sometimes you get asked for meters anyway, so just making sure, again, metric conversions is so crucial to GCSE foundation level. And finally, an opportunity to show how, something a bit more advanced, like decimal multiplication, can be achieved using the ratio table. And 26 lots of 1.45, quite simply, can be done by doubling our one lot of 1.45 to get 2 lots, as we can see, 2.9. Doubling the 2 lots to get 4 lots, 5.8. But then generating 20 lots from the 2 lots. If 2 lots is 2.9, 20 lots must be 29. And I've circled the information on the top. 20 plus 4 plus 2 is where the 26 lots will come from. And so if you add 29, 5.8 and 2.9, it's another way to get 37.7. Okay, like I said, all of the stuff I'm going through, the topics I'm picking out, majority of those are available with separate worksheets on the website for you to practice and hopefully improve your kind of fluency and confidence in the subject. So thanks for watching.